Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your gal Julia here. Look, we all love our cats, right? They're these mysterious, incredible little creatures. They share our homes and our lives. But sometimes, let's be honest, they do things that just leave us scratching our heads. You ever wonder what's really going on inside that furry little head? What are they trying to tell us with that weird little twitch? Or that sudden sprint across the living room? Understanding the why behind their actions is the absolute key. It's the cornerstone to building a deeper, more meaningful bond with them. It's about more than just cohabitating. Alright, let's start with one of my absolute favourites, the slow blink. You've probably seen it. Your cat is sitting across the room looking at you and their eyes slowly close, then slowly open again. This isn't your cat being sleepy. This is a profound statement. In the animal kingdom, direct, unbroken eye contact is often a threat, a challenge. So when a cat intentionally breaks that gaze by slowly closing its eyes in your presence, it's the ultimate sign of trust. Now, for a behavior that's as endearing as it is sometimes painful if they have sharp claws kneading, aka making biscuits. This is that rhythmic push and pull motion cats do with their front paws. This behavior is a direct throwback to their kittenhood when they were tiny kittens nursing. They would knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. Ah, the purr. It's the classic soundtrack of a happy cat, right? Well, yes, but it's so much more complex and fascinating than that. A purr is a unique vocalization that cats start making when they are just a few days old. Scientists believe the low-frequency vibrations of a purr, between 25 and 150 Hz, have self-soothing and even healing properties. A cat's tail is like an emotional barometer, so a tail held high, maybe with a little curve at the tip like a question mark, is the sign of a confident, happy, friendly. On the other hand, a tail that is twitching or flicking back and forth can signal a range of more intense emotions. And a tail that's puffed up like a bottle brush. That's a cat trying to look bigger and more intimidating because they are frightened or feel threatened. When your cat comes up to you and purposefully bonks their head against your leg, cats have scent glands all over their bodies, but they're particularly concentrated on their cheeks, forehead and chin. So when your cat does this to you, they are saying, "You are one of us. You are family. You've seen it." Your cat is perched at the window, their eyes locked on a bird, and they make this strange, clicking, chattering sound. The chattering jaw movement might be an involuntary practice of that final fatal move. It's their inner predator getting a little practice in. When a cat shows you its belly, it is, first and foremost, a massive sign of trust. By paying attention to these signals, you're building a vocabulary to understand exactly what they're trying to tell you. If your cat has ever started licking your hand or your hair with its rough, sandpapery tongue, cats that have a strong bond will groom each other. It's a way to mix their scents. So, when your cat decides to groom you, they are elevating you to the status of fellow cat. Finding a dead mouse, a bug, even a soggy toy on your pillow can be alarming. In the wild, mother cats teach their kittens how to hunt and eat by bringing them injured prey or dead prey. When your well-fed indoor cat brings you a gift, they are acting on this powerful instinct. Suddenly, your cat is nowhere to be found. And there they are, tucked away in a small, dark space. When they feel overwhelmed, stressed or frightened, their first instinct is to retreat to a small, enclosed, den-like space where they can feel safe and secure. However, a sudden increase in hiding can be a significant sign something is wrong physically. Coming home to find the arm of your brand new sofa shredded can be incredibly frustrating. First, it's about claw maintenance. Scratching helps them shed the outer dead husk of their claws. More importantly though, scratching is a powerful form of communication and territory marking. You can't stop a cat from scratching, but you can redirect it. Here's a mind-blowing fact for you. Adult cats rarely meow at each other. Meowing is a language they developed almost exclusively to communicate with humans. The key is to listen to the different tones and contexts. A short, high-pitched meow is often a standard greeting, but the meows can get much more specific. Have you ever caught your cat intensely licking a plastic grocery bag or chewing on a shower curtain? This behavior, known as Pica, is the compulsion to eat or lick non-food items. Some plastics, particularly biodegradable ones, are made with cornstarch or other food-based materials that might be attractive to a cat. If your cat is frequently licking or eating plastic or other non-food items, it's definitely worth a chat with your vet. It's late at night. The house is quiet. Suddenly, like a herd of elephants stampeding, you look, it's your cat tearing around at top speed. bouncing off walls. This is the Zoomies, also called frenetic random activity periods, FRAPs. Completely normal. Cats are natural predators, built for short, intense bursts of energy. Zoomies equal sign releasing pent-up energy. You're just sitting there minding your own business and you feel it. Eyes on you. You look over. Your cat sitting unblinking, staring at you. Most of the time that stare is simple curiosity. You're the most interesting moving thing in the room. Sometimes the stare is communication. Paired with a slow blink, it's affection. Paired with a demanding meow, it's a request for food or attention. Do you ever feel like you have a furry little shadow? You get up to go to the kitchen and your cat is right there at your heels. You go to the bathroom and a paw appears under the door. This isn't just your cat being clingy. It's actually a sign of a strong bond. Sometimes this behavior can also be a direct request for something. They might be leading you to their food bowl because it's empty, or to the door because they want to go out. So the next time your shadow follows you, just take a moment to figure out what they might be asking for. Biting, love, play, or war. Biting is a behavior that can be very confusing for cat owners because it has so many different meanings. Let's start with the love bite. This is often a gentle nibble, usually during a petting session that barely applies any pressure. Then there's the play bite. Kittens learn to play by wrestling and biting their litter mates. Finally, there's the aggressive bite, which is fast, hard, defensive, or offensive. This bite is driven by fear or anger and is a clear signal to stop and back off. There are honestly very few things as comforting as a cat choosing to curl up and sleep on your chest. Well, the primary reason is warmth. A cat's normal body temperature is actually higher than ours. You are basically a living, breathing 98.6 degree hot water bottle, and that is incredibly appealing to them. But you see, it goes much deeper than just thermodynamics. When they sleep on you, they can hear your heartbeat and the rhythm of your breathing, which is so soothing and comforting. It likely reminds them of being snuggled up with their mother and litter mates. A cat's ears are like little radar dishes, always swiveling and adjusting to take in information. They have over 30 muscles controlling each ear, allowing them to rotate 180 degrees and move independently. Neutral, forward-facing ears, relaxed and content. Ears that suddenly perk and point at a sound, alert and focused. Airplane ears, flattened sideways, mean irritation, anxiety, fear. Ears pinned flat back, major warning. Terrified or extremely angry and maybe about to attack. It can feel, well, a little insulting. You call your cat's name. You try to get their attention and they just sit there, maybe flicking an ear in your direction but otherwise completely ignoring you. Are they being rude? Are they mad at you? Probably not. In fact, this can actually be a sign of comfort and security. In the wild, animals need to be constantly aware of the location of their companions for safety. The fact that your cat doesn't feel the need to turn and acknowledge you every time you speak means they know exactly where you are, and they're not worried. It's the feline equivalent of being in a room with a loved one and not needing to fill the silence with constant chatter. And there you have it. 20 windows into the mind of your cat. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of cat behavior. I really hope this helps you look at your own furry family members with a new sense of understanding and appreciation. Remember, every little twitch, purr, meow. By learning their language, you're not just solving behavioral puzzles, you're building a bridge to a stronger, more trusting, more loving relationship. Now I want to hear from you. Head down to the comments section below and share one unique behavior your cat does and what you think it means. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. We have so much more to explore together. Until next time, keep listening to your cats and keep the mojo strong.